well-known rider, formerly from West Australia, but in New South Wales, in Sydney for quite a long time now, with the 13-year-old Welthmeyer Gelding, who undertook most of his early training with Anne Slattery. Roger's extremely well known in Australian dressage circles. The Welthmeyer Gelding has been difficult, but Roger's been slowly working his way to more and more reliable Grand Prix tests. Good luck, Roger. Trot. Welthmeyer Gelding in former times, quite capable of being a little spooky, so well done to Roger. Off to the extended trot. And the first of the two difficult half passes, a tight angle from K across to B. This is as difficult as it gets. Could be a little more parallel, and catching things up there on the long side in good time by B. And the half pass left. For the Holt rein back, coming a little behind the vertical. And little hesitation there into the collected trot. Another extended trot. Something Roger's worked quite successfully with, to have this horse a little more up to the contact. And into the passage. In clear rhythm. Wavering a little on the line as he comes into the piaffe, and choosing, like the first rider today, to really go forward and transitions and the passage. Unfortunately, though, these piaffes, which really aren't carrying the weight behind, do result in a deduction in the marks, but the rider will often do this with the younger Grand Prix horses to reduce the difficulty and be able to work on it to increase strength a little at home. The extended walk. And transition to collected walk coming up now. Roger showing a clear difference in the length of stride from the extended walk, and then collected walk at H. And now at M, transition to passage. A little bit hesitant there. Not much room with the corner to develop the pushing power behind into the piaffe, and again a little forward, transitions out. Once more we're seeing the passage is stronger. Transition now to the collected canter. Again working on a little more jump, a little more energy, and into the two-time changes. The fifth change, well positioned. We're looking at 9 two-time changes, well laid out by Roger, positioning the fifth and middle of those 9 changes very much at X, so accurately ridden. Extended canter, lengthening the stride, working to lengthen the frame. Collected canter flying change. And for the zigzag, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, change 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, change 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, change 2, 3, and the final change. So accurately ridden to Roger. Roger working to keep the horse engaged, keeping the weight in the hindquarters. A little bit the left to right change coming still a bit on the shoulder. Into the one-time changes. The horse a little tight through the body, but accurate changes Well done, Roger. With time, developing the looseness, the horse will be able to perform these exercises with even more elasticity. Into the canter pirouette to the left. So, like the Piaffe, could take a little more weight behind, but round, single flying change, and again the canter pirouette. So working to get the weight to the hindquarters there, within the required number of jumps, but could be taking a little more weight behind. A little abrupt, but the transition to trot and the extended trot. So more or less an error-free test. Roger just choosing to take some deductions for the Piaffe at this stage, reducing the difficulty for the horse, and the canter pirouettes perhaps also could be a little stronger. The passage, this stage coming off well, into the Piaffe at X, a little bit swaying there again. Horse tiring perhaps, needs to take a little more weight on the hind legs, and could be a little stronger in the Piaffe. Seeing loss of straightness as the horse just finds the level of collection required a bit much for him at this point today, and transition to halt, again some difficulties with straightness, but more or less correct. With a spooky horse, I think Roger would be pleased there.
There we go on Welthsohn with Roger Fitzhardinge in the Equestrian Australia CDN Grand Prix.